All right, let's forget all the complex charts and the Wall Street jargon for a minute. Today, I want to tell you a true story. It's about a really powerful but surprisingly simple idea that's been quietly making millionaires in neighborhoods that look a lot like yours.
And that's really the heart of it all. See, this isn't some story about risky day trading or trying to get rich quick. Nope. This is about a team that has been consistently winning for decades. And the best part? It's a team that anyone, and I mean anyone, can join. So who's on this team, you ask? Well, think of it like the official starting lineup for the entire American economy. You're going to recognize these names for sure. These are the heavy hitters. First up, the innovators who literally put a supercomputer right in your pocket. Then you've got the giants of e-commerce and cloud computing, the ones that completely changed how we all shop and live. And of course, the timeless Titans, a global brand that's been around for more than 100 years. And the software powerhouse that basically fueled the entire personal computer revolution. And they're still leading the pack in tech today. And that right there, that's the S&P 500. You see, it's not just one company. It's a whole team, a diversified group of the 500 biggest, most innovative companies in the US. I mean, these guys are constantly creating new products. They're expanding all over the world, and they're driving profits. So when you invest in the S&P 500, you're not just buying some random stock. No, you're basically betting on the entire American economic engine to just keep doing what it does best, and that is grow. Okay, so how does this team actually put points on the board, right? What's its secret weapon for creating all this wealth? Well, it all boils down to one single, stunningly consistent number. Get this, since way back in 1957, through every single up and down, every crash, every boom, this team has delivered an average annual return of about 8 to 10%. That is the engine. That unbelievable consistency, that's the secret weapon. But wait, because this is where the real magic kicks in. That consistent return, it gets supercharged by the incredible power of compounding. Just watch this. A single $100 investment turns into more than $4,500 in 40 years. And here's the crazy part. That's not because you added any more money. It's because your money started working for you, making its own money. Honestly, this is probably the most important idea to really get. It's like a snowball effect, right? Your first investment earns a little bit of money. Then, the next year, you earn money on your original cash plus the money it already made. You see? Over decades, this thing creates this insane exponential curve that's literally responsible for building fortunes. Okay, so we've got this powerhouse team, and we've got this, magical compounding thing happening. But how does a regular person, our hero, actually get in the game? Well, it's way, way simpler than you think. This is a quest that's all about discipline, not about being some kind of genius. The hero's big strategy is called dollar cost averaging. And all it means is this. Forget trying to time the market. The plan is just to invest the same amount of money on a regular schedule, like every single payday, no matter what the market is doing. Up, down, sideways, you just keep going. This simple act turns consistency into your superpower. And you know what? The tools you need for this quest, you probably already have access to them. We're talking about your 401k at work, a personal Roth IRA, or even just a simple brokerage account. These are the things that let you put this whole plan on complete autopilot. But listen, every hero's journey has its challenges, right? Its trials. And in the investing world, those trials are market crashes. These are the dragons that are going to test our hero's resolve. And we've all lived through these, haven't we? The dot-com bust, the 2008 financial crisis, that sudden, crazy COVID crash. Man, they feel terrifying when they're happening. The news is just screaming at you, and it really feels like the world is ending. And this is the internal battle that every single investor has to face. Your gut, your fear, is just screaming, sell, get out now, protect what you have left. But the disciplined investor, our hero, they see something totally different. They see an opportunity. They see that America is on sale. Because when you're dollar cost averaging, a market crash just means your regular automatic investment is now buying up way more shares at a massive discount. So, what happens to the hero who actually slays that dragon of fear? The one who sticks with the plan, right through the middle of the storm? Well, let's take a look at the reward for that kind of incredible patience. So just imagine our hero decides to put just $300 a month into an S&P 500 index fund.
That's it. I mean, for a lot of people, that's a car payment, maybe a few nice dinners out. Now, imagine they do this consistently for a 40-year career through all those ups and downs, all those dragons we just talked about. This is the result, over $1.7 million. Just let that number sink in for a second. A simple, automatic plan turned a modest monthly contribution into truly life-changing wealth. And you have to remember, the millionaire next door didn't get there because they had some massive salary or got lucky on a hot stock tip. No way. They got there through decades of patience and the relentless, silent power of that compounding engine we talked about. So, as we start to wrap this whole story up, what's the ultimate wisdom here? What's the real secret that our hero learned on this whole journey? Well, here it is, the winning formula. First, and this is crucial, time in the market is so much more powerful than trying to time the market. Second, using those tax-advantaged accounts like a 401k or a Roth IRA, that's like a hidden power-up. It lets your money grow even faster without taxes slowing it down. And finally, and this might be the most important part, your greatest superpower isn't being a financial genius. It's having emotional discipline. It's just the ability to stay calm and stick to your plan when everyone else is panicking. Look, the S&P 500, America's all-star team, it's still out there on the field. It's still growing, it's still compounding. This story isn't over. In fact, it's happening right now, as we speak. So the only question left to ask is, are you in the game?